All right, everybody, so our first concept is going to be anti-extension core training. When we talk about these six-pack abs, we get a lot of people wanting to do their crunches, right? They're wanting to do their hanging knee raises, hanging leg raises, and those do have some application to that six-pack ab training, but what's most important is building from the ground up and creating stability in those abs. What we tend to see is a lot of people arching their back on a lot of exercises, and this is no bueno. It's going to create stress fractures in that lumbar spine, and it's going to weaken our overhead movements. It's going to weaken some of our deadlift movements, and it's going to weaken a lot of our different movements, and it's not going to train that six-pack ab. So we like to start from the ground up with core training. We want to create stability. Your abs are meant to be stabilizing the body. They're not meant to have much motion to them. So our first, most basic progression is going to be called the Deadbug, all right? We're going to bring Chad on over here, show you guys the demo, show you how you can put it into your workouts. So when we look at our first progression in our anti-extension core training, we're looking at the Deadbug. The easiest place for us to notice compensations and weaknesses is when somebody's laying flat on their back. And the first thing I'm going to find when I come underneath here, most people tend to have a lot of space here, right? He's bending that spine into hyperextension. That's not what we want to train that core, all right? So not only are we getting stress fractures, we're missing out on that strong core, those abs that are teaching us to keep that rib cage pulled down. And then we also need to tilt this pelvis. And now he doesn't have any space underneath. As you can see, his abs are flexed. He's good to go. We're going to raise his knees up, and from there we're going to start with just a march where he kind of drops one leg to the ground. This is our most basic version. He brings it back up, and as he goes, that back's going to want to arch. We're going to make sure he's not arching that back, and then we can make this a little bit harder. We can have him start extending these legs. Now we're lengthening that lever. He's got to work a lot harder to maintain that core stability. And then now we can add a little bit of coordination into it. So now we can see if he can go opposite arm, opposite leg. Very good. Now he's reaching as well, so this is going to make it a lot harder. He's also got a diagonal component to challenge his body a little bit further. From here, we can progress to your planks, your rollouts, your fallouts, your leg lowerings, your hanging leg raises. But this is foundational to understand how the body's actually meant to work and how to engage that core into anti-extension. For more information, check out our blog post if you're trying to get into the sciencey, researchy aspect of it.